welcome back to Cinemaniac Central. This is your buddy Chris here. With Alien Romulus coming out in the next few days, I'm going to get into some of the Alien franchise with you guys. Primarily the first four over the next few days. But I will be doing a ranking of the entire franchise, which I'll have for you guys sometime this weekend. And of course, I'm going to see Romulus Thursday afternoon, so you'll get the review for that one that night or probably Friday. But today I'm going to talk about the original Alien, and then tomorrow I'm going to talk about Aliens, and then Wednesday I'm going to go ahead and do both of Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. And just to be clear, I have only seen the entire franchise at least once or twice in my life. I saw Prometheus in the theater. Covenant I didn't watch until it came out on DVD or whatnot, digital streaming. But I watched Alien vs. Predator and Requiem when they came out on video back in the mid-2000s. And I had only seen the first four Alien movies like on TV back in the day until yesterday. Yesterday, I watched the first four yesterday. I saw the original last year, and I rewatched it yesterday. And then I watched Aliens for the first time yesterday. For the first time in God knows how long. Same thing with Alien 3. And I remember watching Alien Resurrection when it came on TV back in the early 2000s. But yeah, I'm a mild casual fan of the franchise. The Alien franchise is just not a franchise that I typically go back to, but I do enjoy them, you know. But yesterday when I watched them yesterday, I love the original. I think it's really good. After watching Aliens, I realized that I get why there's so much hype, so much love for Aliens, because I love that movie. It's action packed, it's suspenseful, it cements Sigourney Weaver as an action heroine. But I'll talk about that tomorrow. But today we're talking about Alien, Ridley Scott's masterpiece. And so with this one, you have Sigourney Weaver, who plays Ellen Ripley, who is a lieutenant. Her and her crew have awoken from hypersleep. And so her and her crew are aboard the Nostromos, and they answer a distress call that they decide to take. And this takes them to this vessel where three members of the crew go on this walk to investigate, and one of them discovers a bunch of eggs, which unfortunately attacks Kane, played by John Hurt, and pretty much infects him, and it's the infamous facehugger. And so this leads to him the famous chestburster scene later on in the movie. And so this is what really kind of kicks things off here. This alien specimen just gets loose, and so this crew, really just finds themselves in this. They're pretty much doomed from this point on, and so now they are pretty much stuck there, and they realize that this alien creature is roaming around the air ducts. So now they have to team up and try to survive and take out this creature before it takes them out. And so, this movie is one of those slow burns, and I think that's why a lot of people prefer Aliens over this one, because Aliens is a lot more action-packed, but it still has that suspense, that feeling of claustrophobic tension, and I think that's why they prefer that more over this one, and I'm right there with y'all. And they have great characters. But yeah, with the original, you still have that element of tension, that claustrophobic atmosphere, that's just, and that looming sense of doom that's really upon these crew members. I think Ridley Scott, he did a fantastic job with this movie. You know, he knows how to create this. I think he took some cues from John Carpenter when he made his masterpiece of Halloween. it has that creepy atmosphere, and just that feeling of silence, that really just kind of creeps you out. That great score, and I think there's a lot of that Carpenter influence there, and so indirectly anyway, and so yeah, I mean, to be honestly, I love this movie. This movie is great. I gave it a 9 out of 10. And so yeah, Sigourney Weaver. I mean, this is our introduction to Ellen Ripley. This is the movie that shows that she has the potential to be an action hero, and it's that last 20 minutes of the movie that's really just kick ass. That's awesome. And just the ability that this alien has to be able to camouflage itself within the innards of the ship is just great. It's fantastic. The creature design is terrifying, and yeah. And the thing about this movie is that it's not really all that gory. It's not bloody. I mean, to be honest with you, from what I can remember from yesterday when watching these, this franchise doesn't really get bloody until Alien 3. Because Aliens, I don't think is all that bloody either. It's just, made very well. You have some great characters, and you have great characters here. You have not just Sigourney Weaver as Ellen. You have Tom Skerritt as Dallas, who's the captain of the ship. Yvette Cotto, he's great. Harry Dean Stanton. You have Veronica Cartwright, Ian Holm. Great little twist there with Ian Holm. He was actually an android, and it kind of a nice little surprise, little twist to that, to the story. And then of course you have John Hurt as Kane, who pretty much gave us that iconic chestburster scene with that alien that just pops out of his chest and then just takes off and shit. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a slow burn. It takes a little bit for it to kind of get going, but about an hour or so into the movie, and this movie is just under 2 hours. It takes once about an hour or so, it just kicks into high gear, man. When they start hunting this creature down, and these crew members get picked off one by one, that's when it just really gets interesting, really gets fun, and just really cool to watch. So yeah, it's Alien. I like a lot of other movies, that I haven't seen before that I'm just now watching. I'm kicking myself for not watching it sooner. It's a great movie. I'll be honest with you, I prefer Aliens over Alien because I get why people have a lot of love for Aliens and say it's actually better than the first, because honestly, I feel like the Alien and Aliens are the equivalent of the Terminator and Terminator 2. For me, I like the Terminator over Terminator 2 just because the Terminator has those slasher elements, the horror stuff, and it's not a slow burn like Alien is, but both Terminator 2 and Aliens have that action quality about it, and it's more action and sci-fi versus anything else. And so, while a lot of people love Terminator 2 over the Terminator, I'm kind of on the opposite side there. But I'm right with y'all with Aliens, though. And then, of course, I watched Alien 3. We'll get into that in a few days. Yeah, I got some thoughts on Alien 3. So, and then I actually surprisingly like Alien Resurrection. I know there's a lot of hate for Alien Resurrection, too. A lot of people like it, but I honestly kind of enjoyed it. I like it better than Alien 3, but we'll talk about that on Wednesday. But yeah, Alien, I love it. It's a classic. Ridley Scott is fantastic. I think he killed it there. I can't wait for Alien Romulus. That's kind of got me into this Alien franchise. Alien classic, a 9 out of 10 for me. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on the original Alien? Are you excited for Alien Romulus coming up in the next few days? Let me know down below. I love you guys. You guys are the best, and I will see you next time.